Say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. Hit my line, pull up on, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. At school on the right, I used to go there. Everybody, mama and cuz used to go there. Can't forget sister and brother now. Oh yeah, if anybody dissed the dog, we like, whoa there. Right there used to be the Project Kaiser. Then they got flipped with the rent on 1,000. Moved the folks out near 45, so you might as well say they pay rent on island. Over there used to be the West Side Club. Every night packed with the West Side Cubs. West Side players and the West Side thugs, showing West Side love to the West Side plug. The gas tank in my Chevy down on East, so I stopped by the stove on Mallard Creek. If you want something out of here, it's on me. When to pay the cashier, put this on 3. This small town in the big city called Met County, everybody know each other. Even on the south side, we'll know a brother. Chop it up, we shout it, then burn, brother. It's been a pleasure. Anytime you wanna come on down, I'll show you around. Now make sure you get in the house and I won't pull off till you safe and sound. Hit my line, pull up on, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. Hit my line, pull up on, hop in, ride out, like this, crank the window, pit stop, hop out, hit the block, say what's up, put some in the wind, to the crib, rest up, wake up, do it again. Betty Ford, Best Trade, Nation Ford, Browser Fair, Freedom Drive, Chuck T, Little Rock, Boulevard, Statesville, Sunset, North Trine, South Trine, Grand Street, Sugar Creek, Plaza Road, Dub T, Central Ave, Albemarle, Independent, Woodlawn, Idlewild, Downtown, Monroe, Plant Road.
From One Blue Jays Way in Toronto, welcome to Rogers Center. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And the starter for Toronto, Max Scherzer.
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
Swings and misses, and the count is 0-2. Struck him out looking. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate.
We all know Yankee Stadium is a great place for Judge to hit home runs. In fact, his coaches joke and say he can sneeze one out to right. Well, the scary part is it might be true.
Gets him to chase after that one. Ground ball up the middle. To first. 2 quick outs at the top of the first here tonight.
Batting third, left fielder Cody Bellinger.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 2 down, nobody on.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
High fly ball out towards left center. Varsho on the move to the gap. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And on the mound now, Ryan Weathers. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him? Digging in, Christian Yelich.
Number 22, Christian Yelich.
Oh, yeah.
That's a ball.
And he can't come up with it. The underhand flip, and they get him. The misplay made it a bit messy, but they cleaned things up for the out. Right through there for a strike. Foul ball. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2 outs, base is empty. This is Bryce Terang. And he makes the catch. And that'll do it. On now to the top half of inning number 2. Now up as the Yankees DH, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Hit weakly on the ground. Tosses across the first and quickly one away in the second. Just missed. Scherzer, a guy that really fills up the strike zone, rarely walks people. The downside is the home run ball more likely in play.
Well, pitchers like this usually work down in the zone a lot, but these days with all the uppercut swings most hitters are taking to elevate the ball, pitchers almost have to be effective up in the zone with hard stuff. So maybe that's one area he can improve in his game to try to combat that long ball.
Swing and a miss as he was late that time. As a hitter, does knowing that this guy's going to be in the zone, does that make you more aggressive?
Kind of, but you still have to stay on that backside. You got to make sure you get pitch recognition and let your hands work.
Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Ripped right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. And first offering is fouled off. Did you ever really need a cue to be more aggressive?
No, I never did, especially when it comes to messing with you.
Wow. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now. Got him. That K is his third. Back here at Rogers Center. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Alejandro Kirk. And that's a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch you could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
That's a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
Grounded to third, could be 2. Over to Jazz, there's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice. So up next for Toronto, Davis Schneider. Just missed.
Outside.
Next pitch inside, and that's ball 2. Clement leads off first with 1 away. And that'll fall for a base hit. Safe at second, and he gets back in.
Pretty good fastball location. Down and in on the corner, but that was just a nice job to handle it. Hit it hard. Very tough spot to get the barrel to most of the time, though.
2 on, 1 out.
Ball.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
back there. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again.
That's foul.
Next offering is down low. Ball 2.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 aboard, 2 outs. Dalton Varsho next up for the Blue Jays. And that one fouled off. Hot shot, and he can't knock it down. Runner around third. He scores to tie it up. Judge hustles it back in, and the go-ahead run stops at third base. Up the middle, Caballero whips it to first on the run. Nicely done for the out. Back now in Toronto. New inning getting started. Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Max Scherzer goes to work.
Ball.
And it stays fair. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He smashed that ball the other way and kept it fair down the third baseline. Did an excellent job of just throwing the barrel at the ball, even though he was a little late on it.
That one fouled off. That's ripped into the outfield. Reaching for it, makes the catch. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now 0 for 1 after striking out looking to start the game. Chisholm goes 5 feet 11 inches, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he was born in the Bahamas.
That's the ball.
Man at first, 1 away. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Popped up. Clement takes it in for the out. Ground ball left side. Terang on to first, and that is that. As we go to the last of the third. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Christian Yelich. And there's a foul ball. That one ripped, but foul. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ooh, he missed a mistake right there.
Not close with that one, and that's ball 1. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. High fly ball, right field. Judge settles under this one, and there's 2 away. Bryce Terang next up for the Blue Jays. Fly to left his first time.
That's the ball.
Check swing called strike, and the count even 1-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. Tied up here in the early going. Swings and misses, struck him out. Back here at Rogers Center, all set for the start of the inning. Cody Bellinger stepping in now for the Yankees.
You know, these Yankees, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
That one hammered center field. Carrying well. Out of here. That one felt good. Ripped to third and picked on a hop. Turang over to first in time. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. So up next for New York, Ben Rice. That's in there. That's strike one. That clips the corner.
Let's see if he's willing to use the whole field right here. Definitely pounding him away.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Right back to him on the mound. Handles, throws to first. 2 gone now. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is that. Ready to go, bottom 4. Now it's the Toronto designated hitter, Alejandro Kirk. Out to short, Caballero. Tosses to first, 1 pitch and 1 out. Fought off foul. The 0-1. And that one fouled off. Blue Jays down a run. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. That's to third. McMahon fires over to first. Already 2 gone here in the home 4th. Davis Schneider now at the plate.
These hitters have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
That is the inning. Back now in Toronto, and stepping in for the Yankees, Jose Caballero. That clips the corner.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one in the dirt. 1 ball, 1 strike. And that drops in for a strike. Swings and misses. And that's 4 strikeouts. Strike 2.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Ball.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Up next for the Yankees.
2 down, bases empty. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. comes up empty. That's strike two. Struck him out swinging. Bottom of the inning, and now for the Jays, Mark Vientos.
Mark Vientos.
And it's into the gap. And they have their first base runner since the second inning.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on when this game is over. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Nope, ball.
Yeah, the pitch is in for a strike. 1-2. On the ground to third, McMahon. To second for one. Throw to first, but he beat it.
He beat it.
One out man at first. Miles Straw digs in now.
No, that missed.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
There's the strike. Fouled off. He was late. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from it.
This one swung on and hit well. Way back there. To the warning track. Makes the catch.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot. Turned around and made a nice catch.
Tying run is at first. Last half of inning number 5. Well struck, deep right field, way back and out of here. A massive home run. William Contreras next up for the Blue Jays. Bellinger under it. And that is that. Back here at Rogers Center, here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Jazz. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Brendan Little.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs.
Just off the inside edge. And a strike on the outside edge. There's a strike. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, he hasn't gotten the result yet, but he's got to feel pretty confident. 3 foul balls in a row. He's right on this guy.
Check swing, and he held up. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff dive.
He was all over that one. So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it. Just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
The lefty, the 1-0. And that one clips the corner. comes up empty. That's strike two.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. I really think the outer half is open. Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
The Yanks with the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th. Ripped to short. Clement over to first. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Here's Cody Bellinger. He's already homered in this game.
Nope, ball.
And you got to wonder, with first base open, 1 out, is he going to get a pitch to hit? Outside. I almost feel like he's frustrated a little bit. He wants to be challenged.
And that's in for a strike. And now 3-1. Out to short, Clement. Throw to first in time.
Up next for the Yankees.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Jimmy Garcia.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have.
Now this is through for a base hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and they've tied it again. Ken Rice will hit next. And he swings through that one. Sliced hard but foul.
No, that's inside.
And this one squirts away from the catcher. No advance, though. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Now a quick throw to first. Guerrero gets back easily. Good eye right there.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Right side, hard hit. And that is that. Well, we go bottom 6. And now for the Jays, Bryce Terang. Late swing, foul to the left. Foul ball there. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. This looks like extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. In safely with a leadoff double. Go-ahead runs in scoring position.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I'll tell you what, it's not easy to do.
He's got it. Runner tags at second.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Clement in the box, lays off for ball 1.
No, that's out.
Rip towards third. Tag, and he's out at the plate.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
That's inside, ball.
Two gone. The possible go-ahead run at first.
Ball, that's low. Heck what?
Inside, just missed.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
And ball four, two aboard. And now it's Vientos. New pitcher for the Yankees, Camilo Doval. He has a great slider with tons of movement. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
Ball.
Way out front for strike two.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear down. Those last two pitches were well executed.
And that's the inning. Back now in Toronto. We go to the top of the seventh. Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees. Sliced hard, but foul down the left side. 0-2 now. In the air, left field. Yelich on the move. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one down. On the ground, right side. Vientos takes it to the bag, and two away to start the seventh.
Up next for the
Here's the
Yankees
catcher now, Austin Wells. 1 for 2.
Yeehaw!
Late that time, and it's strike two.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches. 0-2 curve right there.
Ball.
Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Got him swinging. Bottom of the seventh, and now for the Jays, Dalton Varsho. Check swing called strike. Strike one.
Well, these Jays, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
No swing. Eric Summerskill with the call. The 2-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Judge really on his horse for this one. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Jesus Sanchez. Represents the go-ahead run. Ryan Yarbrough taking over on the mound.
Foul ball.
0-1 down. And that is out of play. Here's the 0-2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. The 0-2.
Really nice two-strike pitch right there. Very tempting, but couldn't get the chase.
Fights it off. He'll see another. McMahon slings to first in time. Back to the top of the order, and now it's Christian Yelich.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
That one finds the zone, and that's strike one. In there at the knees. Judge cutting across. Diving, makes the grab.
Don't need no caption, no, we live in lavish. Drip, drip, drop, I know you see the fashion. I know you see the fashion. Bitch, that sauce you never could imagine.
Back here at Rogers Center, and stepping in. New arm out of the bullpen, Braden Fisher.
Number 63, Braden Fisher.
0-1. That one missing inside. And a big swing and a miss. Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. And that's outside. And it's 1-0.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last two pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That clips the inside corner for a strike. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's got a chance. Pulls it in on the warning track. Here comes Aaron Judge. 0 for 3 with 3 groundouts. Just off the inside edge. Just off the outside edge. And the count is 2-0. Hit on the ground to short. Clement to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Back now in Toronto. And now for the Jays, William Contreras. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice. Off and ripped it into the outfield.
No, that's down. Ball.
Outside. Ball 2. The Jays with the go-ahead run at first. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a strike. In the air, right field. And there's one down. Now here is Alejandro Kirk.
Now pitching for
David Bednar on the pitch. So now pitch hitter for the Blue Jays, Kyle Stowers.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
Fastball for a strike, and it's 0-1.
He starts him with the fastball, and that's a pitch that's right in his wheelhouse. You need to be careful against him with that one. 0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back Off speed's probably coming. That's a really good take.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Go ahead run on base. Ernie Clement, the next to hit. There's a strike. On the ground to third. McMahon. In plenty of time to first, and that will end the inning. And we're back. Bellinger up to hit.
Left fielder Cody Bellinger.
Swings through that one for strike one.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
The next pitch misses. Ball one.
You get to this part of the order. Yeah, there's some pop there, but more likely there's some base hits. So very important to be patient. Let the pitcher walk you if he will.
Varsho in position. Brings it in. One away. Out towards right center field. Sanchez on his way over. And a couple of quick outs. So up next for New York, Ben Rice. And that's downstairs. Ball one. Fought off foul. Two down, nobody on. Now he breaks his bat. Not in time.
No. Hey.
Great effort there, but now the go-ahead run is on at first. A new arm into the game, the righty, Tommy Nance. And that gets the inside corner for a strike.
Ball.
This ball's chopped on the ground. Turan. And that will end the inning. Bottom half of the ninth, and we've got a tie ball game. Home side, so they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Addison Barger, he represents the winning run. Brent Hedrick gets the call from the pen. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. That catches the corner.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Right through there for a strike. That one carrying. Can't reach this one. It gets down. Throws to second, but he's in there easily.
Everything came together for him. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
At the plate, Dalton Varsho. Right down to shoot. Strike one. Breaking ball in there for a strike.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with two strikes.
Got him looking.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder Jesus.
Pinch hitter coming on, Nathan Lucas. He comes up with a chance to walk it off. Tim Hill gets handed the rock out of the pen. And fouled off. The winning run on second base. That's off the inside corner. And that's ball one. And the count 1-2. And that is the third out of the inning. Back here at Rogers Center, on to extra innings. 더쇼ㅎㅎ. Stepping in now for the Yankees. Looks like we've got a substitution at second. And here's the Yankees pinch runner, Jason Dominguez. On the ground. And
no, that's a foul ball.
Trying to move him over here. Tries the bare hand, and it gets by him. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Oh, just a nice job coming through in a pretty high level.
Righty reliever out of the pen, Louis Varland.
They know that he can get a right-hander out, but he's in position to face a couple of lefties this inning.
That's the ball.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
The Yankees with the go-ahead run at third here in extra innings. That one finds the zone, and it's 1-2. In the air to left center, Yelich under this one. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. Play at the plate. Safe. And they take the lead. Here's Ryan McMahon now. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's through there for a strike. It's 0-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. One out, the runner at second here in the top half of the 10th. Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Strike 2. Cuts on it and misses. That's on to the bottom of the 10th. Now here's the leadoff man for the Blue Jays, Christian Yelich. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Well, in this situation with the runner on second, you've got to get him up to third. Think back up the middle or to right field.
Reaching down, makes the catch. Runner tags at second. Fernando Cruz on to try and close it out.
I can imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Next offering way off the plate.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. When you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
Now fly ball to right center. And this one looks like trouble. Brings it in. Runner tags from third. And he's safe. Great effort, but it's a tie ball game. So no one on after the sac fly. Bryce Terang next up for the Blue Jays. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across, and we're in the last half of the 10th. Swings through that one for strike 2. And a foul ball, he stays alive. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. The 0-2. Just misses with that one. 2 down, nobody on. And here in extra innings. And now he steps off. Big pitch coming. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back now in Toronto. We're in extras here. Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss. 0-1. That one in triple digits.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boog. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet.
Got him swinging for the K. The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
Nice grab. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out. And a big spot here for Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Late on that fastball.
This guy's usually not one to chase pitches off the plate, but he did there. We'll see if he can tighten up his zone a little bit.
Swing and a miss. Blew it by him at 99.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
And that skips into dirt. Runners on first and third, 2 away. And we're here in the top half of the 11th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The 1-2. Got him swinging for the strikeout. Up with it, fires to first. And they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout. All set for the bottom of the 11th. Now it's the Toronto dedicated hitter, Kyle Stowers. A free pass coming with nobody out and a runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play. Runners on the move. Pitch misses in.
Ball.
Throw to third. Too late. Safe. Double steal. Tied at 4. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1.
Good run.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Huge strikeout there.
Third baseman.
Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. All loaded up. Mark Vientos next up for the Blue Jays. First pitch just misses. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Winning run at third, 1 down. We are in the 11th. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.